I've never thought of myself as being a misfit, but I am today. Anybody who knows me knows that I was supporting Dr. Michael McKinley. I still do, but as I told Dr. Pope, whoever the president is, I'm for Grambling and not any personality. I said that because in learning and knowing about Dr. McKinley, he's a businessman. And I said to Dr. Pope before, it's more than church. He's going to need every prayer out there before it's all over. But all I want to say is, just because I don't agree with you, and you don't agree with me, we need to work together. Because I can promise you a fist is better than fingers separated. Bring them together, and every prayer that's out there. I'm so glad you let me say something, because somehow or another, when we don't agree with each other, we don't like each other. Well, y'all better like me, because I'm going to speak and smile anyhow.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome aboard again to Grambling. So much has been said. I started to pull my card back, but I think I'll just go ahead and use my minutes anyway. I won't use them all, though. I'll use just a portion of them. The reason I think I need to say something is just to reiterate what I've said. I think this is my third time. How important it is that we lock this revolving door. I don't think that can be said enough. I worked at Grambling. I retired from Grambling in 2001. And I'm sure one of the things that went into my early retirement decision was the fact that we had had so many presidents. You don't know what that does to the morale of the faculty, the students, to everybody. Every time you look up, here comes a new person. New goals and objectives, new long-range plans, new direction, new attitude, new everything. Back and forth, back and forth. It's just impossible for Grambling State University to reach its heights if we're going to have a president every other year. I think we're on the road now to bringing some stability back to this campus. So let's just hold on right now and see if we can lock that revolving door and head in the direction that we need to so that Grambling can be the school that it is. I heard not long ago someone had a motto that Grambling was reclaiming its legacy. Well, Grambling never lost its legacy. So we don't need someone to come in here and save us. You heard about all these churches. We are a Christian community. Jesus Christ is our Savior. We need someone to come in here to work with us, who like us, who want to be a part of the community, and who want to do the things that can help this Grambling State University move forward. Grambling State University is a great school. It has always been a great school. I'm a Grambling graduate. I came in the 60s. It was a great school then. So we never lost our legacy. We just want to make sure that this school continues to be a bright light in this community. Thank you very much for coming back to Grambling, and we hope that we don't see you in this ride for 10 years maybe.
Thank you. I'm a member of the history department, and I am brand new, relatively speaking, to Grambling. I've been here since January of 2009, and I came from Tulane University, a university that at the time I showed up had 98% of its campus flooded by Hurricane Katrina and lost about $400 or so million in damages. Well, when I was there, the president at the time, who's still the president there now, Scott Cowan, did what I think was an excellent job in bringing that university back from the brink of destruction. In fact, it had been almost entirely destroyed. What I learned was that a president, in order to survive the calamities that, frankly, Grambling is facing at the moment, a similar destruction, though one not brought by natural resources. What a president needs is the ability to think dynamically about the future. Scott Cowan was able to do that at Tulane, and the president, whoever that may be, here at Grambling needs to be able to do that as well. And I think one of the areas that perhaps most needs to be exploited by this president is in the area of recruitment and retention. Not just with our traditional constituencies of students, but with growing ones. The fastest growing percentage of students here at Grambling is not coincidentally also the fastest growing percentage of the American population, and that is Hispanics. It will continue to be a growing portion of the American population, and it will be a growing percentage of the Grambling student body. I would like it if our next president is willing to engage in thinking of this nature and look to the future, as well as keeping the past in mind. Thank you for your time.
Good morning to each and every one of you. Again, my name is Jonathan Allen, president of the sophomore class here at Grambling State University. I'm a preacher, so when I speak, I tend to get into my element. But today I'm going to hush, and I'm going to say this real quick, of course, so that we say what we need to say and move on. But first and foremost, I'd like to tell you a story. That once upon a time, there was a great university, the place where everybody is somebody. And one day, evil came in and started messing stuff up. Y'all know sometimes evil come in and mess stuff up, you know. And so evil came in and began to mess stuff up. And the people got together, of course, voiced their opinion to get the evil out. And then good came in and brought the family back together again. If it isn't broken, don't try and fix it. And I believe that everyone here at Grambling State University can echo the same thing, that we really believe and we really feel within our hearts that Dr. Frank Pogue isn't broken. He's brought this university back again, and that this university is on the verge of becoming once again, and it's never left its legacy, even as he said earlier, but definitely coming back to the place where we were founded, of course, to impact the lives of students that may embrace, of course, this university. And it takes each and every one of us for a moment to take and make a wise choice, a choice that will not just impact one person, but impact every student that comes to this university. And as a sophomore, this being my second year coming, the fall will be my second year being here. I haven't been long that I've embraced this university. I've been impacted so much by the various transitions that have come along. And I will say that Dr. Frank Pogue is an awesome man, more than a president. He's a father to this university, and that means so much more. He not only impacts a student academically, he not only impacts a student socially, but even spiritually, he's connected with us. And any man that's able to impact every area of this university ought to be the #1 choice. And so therefore, I know many are asking, but I'm a person, I believe in demands. And we're demanding Dr. Frank Pogue as president of Grambling State University.
Good morning. One thing that me and Dr. Pogue have in common is there's an interim tag in front of both of our names. And another thing we have in common, that there were some naysayers out there that said our age was a problem. They said he's too old, and they said I was too young. But whatever the case may be, I believe that leaders should be fair, they should be firm, they should be flexible. And he's shown that he's fair, he's shown that he's firm, and he's also shown that he's flexible to this university needs and also this community. So I pray and I hope that Dr. Pogue will be the next president.